my left hand. Pussy on my mind, tighter than the headband. Fresh in my lungs, got ganja in my sweat glands. This shit I'm on better than the next strand. Better than the next strand. She head down, booty popping in the handstand. Shine bright, eye, give your girl a slight tan. I make that pussy whistle like the old Spice Man. I don't even understand why she'd ever want a man. If she ever throw it, I catch it like a corner bag. Like a corner bag, that's an interception. You think I give a fuck? That's
What up, League? Your commish here, upside your head, aka D Knox, aka Devin, and just gonna put together a quick little video for you for the Clinton County Fantasy All Stars. This is our 5th year, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. And just a quick recap of what's happened in the past 6 months. Cato, congrats, went undefeated. I think that's the first time in this league. However, well, he fell short in the championships. In the championship to Nofke. Mark, congrats on his 3rd ring. Toilet Bowl. Dustin, congrats, you won it. I don't know what's going on between you and Pete, but y'all need to fix the shit fast. Not my business, but this is yours. Okay? I'll make sure I get it to you soon. I keep forgetting. My brother LaRon won the Constellation bracket, so he got the 1st overall pick. As you guys know, we did the draft a couple days ago. I was just bored and wanted to just spice stuff up. I had Nick Chubb, could have kept him, good value. I don't know. I don't even fuck with McCaffrey. I just wanted to do something different. Outside of that, league dues. Everybody's paid their league dues. I think that's the first time that everyone's paid their league dues before the season in a while. So good stuff with that. Can you open that for me so I can look at the website? And yeah, I just really don't have a whole lot of extra dramatic, commentary or analysis. I just promised you guys a video, and I'll try and make it as entertaining as I can. Okay, so like I said, congrats to Cato and Nofke. Cato had the most points last year, best record last year, and he was the runner-up. Nofke squeaked out championship victory with a very good team. He just had problems with injuries and whatnot. But yeah, Stefon Diggs is that man. He is that man. So following that, I'll just do a quick recap of the draft grades, how I think your team's going to be, power rankings, and this is just all my opinion. I don't get paid for this shit. I don't know shit. I'm just a fantasy player like y'all. I just run the league because, well, you guys can't be trusted. You can't be trusted. You know it, I know it, and we'll go into further detail on a later day. All right, but to start off the draft, I'll just go down the list. We'll start with the Division Eastside Riders, and I'll start with all about the Bosa. Kurtless. I thought Kurt did. I don't know what Kurt be doing. I'll be honest. I don't know what Kurt be doing. But this is the grades I gave him. Quarterback, I gave him an A+. Simple fact, he's got Lamar Jackson, and he's backing him up with Joe Burrow. A+ easy. Running backs, I gave him an A. He got Saquon Barkley and Antonio Gibson. He ain't got much depth behind that. Well, he picked up Latavius Murray, but that was before the draft, and he's got that rookie from San Francisco. So I thought an A was fair with those two. Your wide receivers are not good. I don't know what you're doing. McLaurin's good, but I gave you a C+. Tight end, I gave you a C. Defense, I gave you a D. You got the Broncos. They got to fuck with the Chargers and Mahomes. So I'm not seeing them do a whole lot. I don't know what that was about. Maybe it's something I don't know. Keepers, I gave you an A. You kept Lamar with excellent value. I think this may or may not be the last year you can keep him. Oh, no, you got 2 years. And then you kept McLaurin, and I think in like the 5th. So I gave you an A. Overall, Kurt, 79. Take it or leave it. Moving along, Wakanda Forever, Cato. Mr. Undefeated season, blow it in the championship. Sorry, bro. Still love you, but you gotta finish, bud. You gotta finish. All right. But overall, last year his team was fucking stacked. Stacks. It wasn't even a question. It shouldn't even been close. But hey, this is fantasy football. Anything can happen on any week. Quarterback, B plus. You got Kyler and Jameis Winston. Obviously, Kyler's probably top 5, top 10. Jameis, just question marks, but he's with Sean Payton, so I thought a B plus was fair. Running backs, B. You kept Derrick Henry. Obviously, Derrick Henry's Derrick Henry, and then after that, it's just kind of some dudes, in my opinion. So I gave you a B. Wide receivers, I gave you a B. You got DK, Adam Thielen. I don't know if he's still a man in Minnesota. And then Samuel. I don't know who's going to be the man there, but it's a lot of mouths to feed. So I thought a B was fair. Tight end, you took my boy Higbee from the Rams. I think Higbee's going to be solid with the scarcity of tight end. I gave you a B plus because I feel like he should be top 10, top 12. Kicker, I gave you an A. I gave everybody for kicker a B except Cato. And I'm going to tell you why. His kicker is Harrison Butker, who is the Chiefs, who is Brandon's team. Harrison Butker, well, he's also going to be on a high-powered offense and have a lot of opportunities to kick kicks. The reason Cato's got an A, everybody got a B except for one other person, well, Brandon don't like kickers, so suck a dick, Brandon. All right, keepers. I gave Cato an A. He kept Murray at good value, a good late round, mid round, and Derrick Henry, I think, in like the 4th or 5th. Derrick Henry's the first top 5 pick. So I gave Cato an A for keepers. Overall, I gave him an 82. Overall, 82. Moving along, dumb league. Speaking of the devil, my fucking asshole of late. It's the Brandon Lepka. The previous, before Nofsky, this last championship, the old champion. So moving on Brandon's team. I don't know why he moved. Well, he told me why he named his team Dumb League, but hey, we'll talk about it later. You guys don't want kickers. I don't care about kickers. It is just traditional stuff. But if a fucking kicker can win you a game, them motherfuckers should be able to lose you a game. They got a job to do just like everybody else. Quarterback throw a touchdown, okay, he gets points. He throw an interception, he loses points. So if a kicker makes a field goal, he gets points. If he misses a field goal, he loses points. It's that simple. We can get rid of them. I'm not changing the structure of it, and that's it. We can either get rid of them or keep this structure. We'll talk about it in the off season. All right. But quarterback, Mahomes, I don't even know if he has a backup or if he needs a backup. Yeah, he got Trevor Lawrence. A plus, easy. Mahomes and Trevor Lawrence, because he can't keep Mahomes after this year, so maybe Trevor Lawrence is that deal. A plus, easy. Probably should have been an A plus plus, but I ain't that generous, especially to this little skinny white mofo. Running back, I think your running backs are C plus. You got Joe Mixon and Eckler. I don't trust neither one of them, to be honest. Like Joe Mixon, he has the skill, but the motherfucker can't stay healthy at all. And you got a couple guys on your bench, but they're just guys. I gave you a C plus running back. Wide receiver, A plus, easy. D-Hop, Mike Evans didn't have the best game the other day. Justin Jefferson, CD went off, and you got a little depth on your bench with Chase and Woods. So A plus, easy. Tight end, he drafted up. I think he drafted 4th or 5th. Stole Travis Kelce, and I mean, after talking to him, it makes sense. A plus. He's the number 1 tight end, and it's not close. I mean, there's a huge gap. Kittle and Waller probably be next, but there's a huge gap. Kelsey's the fucking creme de la creme, and Brandon had the early picks to get him, so I don't blame you at all. Defense, I gave you, I usually gave everybody like a B or A on defense. I gave you an A plus, but I'm a Rams fan, and them motherfuckers about to kill it this year. So A plus there. Kicker, well, but you got an F. You got an F. You took Greg Zuerlein for the Cowgirls, plenty of opportunities, and well, you got an F, and you deserve every bit of it. So eat that. Keepers, you kept Mahomes, and you kept Jefferson, I think, and Jefferson. Both great players, both high ranking at their position, and, well, great value. So A there. Overall, I give you an 89. Congrats with that F kicker. Moving along. I eat between the cheeks. Petey. It's so funny. Quarterback, I gave Pete an A. And let me pull up his quarterbacks. Russell Wilson, and he's backing him with Matt Stafford in LA. Turn it off, man. I'm doing a video. Russell Wilson, Matt Stafford. A, easy A. Running backs, I gave you a B. A B. Josh Jacobs, Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor is going to be decent. I think above average, probably top 10. Jacobs, I don't know what they're doing in Las Vegas. They got another running back, Kenyon Drake, so I don't know what to expect. And it's not many running backs on your bench. So, shit, to be honest, a B might have been too nice, for real. Wide receivers, I gave you a B. You kept IU. I don't know why. I guess it's because he's a 49er, probably a homer pick, whatever. Dude, get out of here. I'm doing a video. Now. Shit. God damn. Give me a second. And y'all wonder why this shit don't get done on time. Because I don't have a fucking split second to my fucking self. But that's a whole nother story. Back to business. IU, homer pick, I get it. Talented kid. I don't know what to expect of him. He was injured last year. Brandon Cooks, number one receiver on a bad team. And Chris Godwin, which you kept for a second-round pick. I thought it was terrible, but ain't much I can say after watching the game Thursday. Worked out for you. Had, what do you have? Like a 9 receptions, 14 targets, which is ridiculous. 105 yards, a touchdown, but he also had a fumble. But, Chris Godwin kept him in the second. I didn't like it, but what do I know? He fucking went off first week, so congrats. Tight end, gave you an A. Kyle Pitts, this dude is a fucking monster. I haven't seen a lot of him, but I hear a lot of him, and I seen a little film on him. He's like 6'6", and they said he's a freak like Randy Moss and Megatron. So I'm interested to see what this kid can do, but he should be right there in that tier with Waller, Kittle, underneath them. But has the potential to succeed them. He's a rookie. Kicker, B, don't matter, who cares, but Brandon, you get an F every time. Keepers, you got a C- because, well, I thought you kept Godwin too early, and your other keeper was, who was your other keeper? I don't even see him. Sorry, 1 second. Chris Godwin, who the other fucker? Oh, IU, homer pick. Like, you could have got IU, redrafted him, whatever, and probably got him in a later round, I don't know. Moving on, D's Nuts, LaRon, my big bro. All right, so obviously I made a trade with LaRon right before the draft, got the number 1 overall pick, took McCaffrey. He was gonna keep Ertz for his first round, but I don't think he knew any better. But anyway, he wanted Chubb for a while. I traded him Chubb. He got Chubb and the first round, my first round. Used my first round to get Tyreek, which was a good pick. And Chubb had a good value. So LaRon, quarterback, I gave him an A, and it's not even questionable. It could be, you could argue with me, you probably could get an A+. You got Josh Allen, which I think may be one of the top 2-3 quarterbacks in the league right now. And you got him backing him up with Mac Jones, who's obviously a rookie, but hey, if he anything, he has potential. We'll see. I don't know. They fired Cam, gave him the job. They obviously see something there. Running backs, I gave him a B+. Nick Chubb obviously is top 5, top 6 back. Then you got Miles Sanders, who's a starter with the Eagles, homer pick, but he's a starter. And Swift with Detroit, which I don't think they're going to be a good football team. Wide receiver, I gave you an A. You got Keenan Allen, Tyreek Hill, and Cooper Kupp. There's nothing to argue about there. Tight end, go there, B. Kicker, who cares? You got a B. Defense, I gave you a B. You took the Bucks. And it probably didn't help that I watched the game before I did this. Well, the Bucks defense wasn't good, so you got to be. Prior to the game, you probably would have got an A. I don't know. Who cares? Keeper, like I said, you kept Nick Chubb and you kept Josh Allen. Both great value, both great players. You got an A for that. Overall, I give LaRon, drum roll please, 86 overall. Sorry, Pete's overall was an 84. LaRon, 86. Brandon, 89. Cattle, 82. And Kurt, 79. That's Eastside Riders. Now it's time to get to the money division. The motherfucking West Side Killers who been running shit for a while. Hey, sorry. Either most of the winners come out of this division. It's just how it is. I don't know. So we got our defending champion, Diggs for President, Nofke. Congrats once again. I'll make it my business that you don't win this year. Love you to death, but hey, ain't no friends in fantasy. All right. So Nofke, Diggs for President. Quarterback. Nofke, I didn't think you had the best draft. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I don't really like your team. I guess maybe because I'm comparing to the last couple, but I don't think they're great. So let's just go down the list. Quarterback, I gave you a B. You got Jalen Hurts, and that's it, Jalen Hurts. I don't know what this guy, I mean, he's fast. He's an Eagle. We'll see. I gave you a B, and I thought that was being modest. Running backs, I gave you an A. You got your boy Najee from the Steelers, Robinson, who's going to get a lot of work in Jacksonville, Darrell Henderson for the Rams, who should be a lead back or be splitting at least for the first couple weeks. So I gave you an A for running backs. I mean, a good solid three-headed monster. And I gave you a B- for receivers. You got Odell, who's coming off a big injury. You got Diggs, obviously stood. DJ Chark, fucking volume. Well, he's a big ceiling guy. Fucking, he can get you fucking one catch for fucking 20, or he can get you fucking 5 catches for 150 with 3 touchdowns. Like, that's just DJ. But tight end, I gave you a C+, and well, most people, I gave people a B. But Jared Cook is old as fuck. He's in a new offense. Obviously, he's got Herbert there. I don't know what to expect. C+. Defense, you got the Chiefs. I gave you a B. Kicker, B. Who cares? Except for Brandon, you got an F because you chose Greg Zuerlein and he sucks. It's your problem. Okay. Keepers, you kept. Who'd you keep? Robinson, late round pick, and Diggs was maybe I don't know, probably like a 4th or 5th. So A for keepers. Overall, I give Nofke a, drum roll please, 84. And that's being nice, to be honest. 84 overall. Upside your head, that's me, D Knox. And well, let's look at my team. I don't know. I could be biased, but hey, it's my video. So, quarterback, I gave myself an A. I got Justin Herbert, who I don't expect the Chargers to, well, run the ball a whole lot. They got a fucking crazy division where everybody wants to throw the ball, so I expect a lot of volume, considering health with Herbert. And then I'm backing him up with Matt Ryan. That motherfucker don't never run the ball in Atlanta, so either way, I gave myself an A. Running back, I gave myself an A+. Well, I already kept Kamara, which we already know he a dog. And then I drafted up and got McCaffrey, which everybody says that, well, they think that he's going to do what he did 2 years ago. So with those two, I expect a lot of points, and they should basically anchor my team. I picked up Kareem Hunt. Everybody's like, oh, he's the backup. No, look at the stats. He scored more. I'm a Nick Chubb guy. I like the Cleveland's backfield. He scored just as many points, well, in the PPR. A little bit more points than Nick Chubb's. So he's going to be a back. He's going to be running the ball, and he's going to be a receiver. And if Nick Chubb gets hurt, the fucking volume's going to go through the roof. He was the fucking, could have been the rookie of the year when he's with the Chiefs. Obviously, off the field issues. The fucking kid really needs to go to a different team and fucking shine like he deserves. So, A+ running backs, wide receivers, A. I got Julio, Galladay, Calvin Ridley. Galladay, talented, but he's with the Giants. I don't know what to expect. But I did draft Will Fuller, and he's only suspended for a game, and he's going to go nuts because he's pissed off. So, and I got Michael Thomas, who ain't going to come back until like week 6, but, well, it's Michael Thomas, and, well, we already know what he's capable of. So, gave myself an A for wide receiver, tight end, Mark Andrews. I'm not even sure if I drafted that guy. I think that auto pick, because I'm not a Mark Andrews guy, but he is he's a good tight end, and Lamar's probably top weapon, so I gave myself a B+. Defense, I gave myself a C. Well, the Rams defense wasn't there, and, well, I don't fucking care about anybody else's defense, so I took the defense that was playing the Jets the first, which is the Panthers. So I'm just going to be streaming defenses every week. So I thought a C was fair because, well, they do play the Jets, and I did have some reasoning behind it. But I don't fucking trust the Panthers either after this week. And probably not this week. They probably disappoint me. Bench. Gave myself an A for bench because, well, I got some killers on the bench. Matt Ryan, Dylan, the backup for Aaron Jones, Green Bay. I got the starter now because of injuries for Tampa Bay. So my running back core is nasty, deep. Will Fuller, we talked about, Michael Thomas, and I got, well, fucking all the receivers are out in New Orleans, and I got the fucking receiver from New Orleans, Michael Callaway or some shit. So I think I should have probably gave myself an A+ for a bench, but I ain't want to be too arrogant and cocky, to be honest. But my bench is probably like an A+. I was just kidding though. But hey, overall, drum roll please, for upside your head, 90. And I'm being nice. Probably should have been like a 91 or 92. But hey, let's move along. All right, I was dead last. That's Zummy, and I'll try and speed through this. Sorry, y'all. Quarterback, I gave Zummy an A+ for quarterback. He got Aaron Rodgers, and he's got Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill got some new weapons, so A+. I give you A+. Aaron Rodgers was he was the MVP last year, so easy. A+. Running backs, however, I gave you a B. You got Montgomery, which I think is going to do good, and he did well in Chicago down the stretch, and Aaron Jones, but you ain't got much after that. You got Kenyon Drake, who we don't know what he's going to do in Las Vegas, and we got, Dustin, just a quick reminder. And you got Philip Lindsay. These are just guys at this point. So you got a B. Wide receivers, C-. They're just not good. You got Cooper. You got Cooper from Dallas. Outside of that, you got Anderson and DJ Moore. You realize they're on the same team and there's only one ball. So you got a C-, and after that, you don't have much impressive on the bench, in my opinion. Tight end, I gave you a B. Probably should have been, you got the tight end from Green Bay, but you got 2 tight ends. You got one in the flex. Hope it works out for you. I don't know what to tell you. Defense, I gave you an A because you got the Steelers defense. I think that, they had one of the best defenses in the league last year, and I don't expect it to regress. So easy A for defense, and then kicker, B. Who cares? Bench, C. Yeah, your bench is just terrible. Nothing else to talk about. Your keepers, and it may be a homer thing. Obviously, this is just a friendly, fantasy football league. You kept 2 Packers. The value wasn't great on Aaron, to be honest, and obviously you spent the arm and a leg for Aaron Jones. I was talking about Aaron Rodgers. Wasn't the value wasn't great, but for Aaron Jones, I know you gave up a lot, so you kept him. But I gave you a C- for keepers just because, like I said, the value just wasn't there. And this, might be the last year you can keep Aaron Rodgers. I'm not sure. I'll let you know. All right, moving along. PTs, Kyle. Welcome to the league, Kyle. Welcome. As you may notice already, and it's only going to get crazier and funnier throughout the season. These motherfuckers are crazy, and they're funny and entertaining and just disrespectful at times. So I hope you don't take anything personal. Probably gonna have to ignore a lot of dumb shit and that comes through your phone. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's fun. So PT's Kyle, I gave him his quarterbacks. Quarterback grade for Kyle is an A, and he's got Dak, who went off the other day. Dak looks like Dak before he got hurt, and yeah, it should be a good year for him because, Mike McCarthy doesn't want to run the ball, so whoever drafted Zeke, sorry, but that motherfucker is just tossing that bitch regularly and efficiently. And he got Justin Fields, who's a good young quarterback who should have a lot of potential, so I gave him an A. Running backs, I gave you a B+. You got Dalvin Cook. Chris Carson, I don't know what to think. He's decent. That's why you got the B+. But after that, I don't even know if you got a running back on your team. You got the rookie from the New York Jets, but it's the New York Jets. And then you got Ronald Jones, who got benched and gave you negative points the other day. So I thought a B+ was fair. Wide receiver, I gave you a B. You got Claypool. You kept Claypool, which was good. You got some young receivers on your depth. On your bench, Tyler Boyd, Juju, who I'm not a big fan of, the fucking young kid from the Eagles who's supposed to break out this year, and Allen Robinson. I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be hit or miss every week. I gave it a B. I thought that was fair. Tight end, you got Kittle, A+, easy. Defense, you got the Ravens. Ravens like to run the ball. Ravens like to play defense. A. For your defense kicker, who cares? Except for Brandon. Brandon, you got an F, and you deserve it. You got GZ, and he sucks. Deal with it. I'm sorry. This motherfucker been fucking with me all week, so I gotta fucking clap back at his ass. All right, bench. You got A. Bench is solid. Pete, Kyle, hey, good young depth at wide receiver and running back, and you got a nice quarterback. I like your bench. I gave you an A. Keepers, I gave you A-. Kittle, great value, and you kept, who else you keep? Oh, Claypool, who could break out this year for, little to nothing. So, overall, for Kyle PTs, 88. And I think that's fair. It could go up a little bit. It could go, I think 88. It probably could go up a little bit, but because I don't know, wide receivers, I just felt like you could do better at wide receiver for real, and running back. Like, I don't know. It's not bad. Like, Kyle's probably obviously knows what he's doing. You can just tell. So he's probably gonna be up there competing if he can stay healthy and stay on the waiver wire. All right, last but not least, the mofo who fucking died for me to do this video and been on my ass for 2 years because I didn't do one last year. Dustin, she peed on me. And our toilet bowl champion. Last 3 years, we got LaRon, Zummy, and Dustin. Who's gonna take home the title this year? Dustin, make sure you get that from me ASAP. I'm tired of it stinking up my house. I'll never own it. Never. I'll never own it. I won't. You might again, but I won't. All right, she peed on me. Quarterback, easy. You got the GOAT. You got Tom Brady. He doesn't have anybody backing him up. It would have been an A+ if he would have put any other quarterback, because, well, people get hurt and you need a decent quarterback. But Tom Brady's GOAT, so A, nothing else to talk about. Running back, I gave you a B-. Well, kind of hurt you because I watched the Thursday night game first. You got Zeke, the running back from KC, and Gaskins from Miami. I don't really know much about Gaskins. He's a little fast, little fucker. I'm not sold on the Chiefs running back. He's just in a good opportunity. We'll see. And, well, before I watched the game, Zeke would have been a stud pick. But, yeah, you got a B-, and that's what it is. Wide receivers, I think Dustin may have the best wide receiver core in the league. Devontae Adams, Brown from the Tennessee, and Deontay Johnson, plus his tight end Waller, and then he's got some nice young depth on his bench. So wide receivers, I give you A+. Tight end, I told you got Waller, A+, easy. Defense, even in defense, I give you an A. Why did I give you an A? The football team. Hey, Washington football team made it to the playoffs just because of their defense, so an A is fair. They got a really good defense, so an A for that. And then, kicker, B, who cares? Besides Brandon, you get an F because, well, your kicker sucks. And then bench, I gave you a B+. You got some nice young depth, not the best looking guys. You got some handcuffs, but you got running backs and receivers, nice young, and a nice tight end backup, B+. I thought that was fair. Keepers, you kept Brown, who you traded for from Nofkin got, and Deontay Johnson, late round keepers, A, easy. Drum roll for Dustin, 88, and that's fair. I think you got a good team. Dustin plays it right, and if his team is as good on paper, as good as in real life as they are on paper, he should be in the playoffs competing for a championship. So, power rankings, I'll do them. I'll start from 10 and I'll end at 1. All right, and again, like I said, this is just my 2 cents. Don't mean nothing, but it's also my video, so hey, take it or leave it. Make your own video if you don't like it. Coming in at number 10. It's going to be Zummy. Number 9 is going to be Kurtlis. Number 8 is going to be Cato. Number 7 is going to be, it's a tie between Pete and Mark. I'll give Pete number 7. I'll give Mark number 6. They both had an 84. So that's 7 and 6. Number 5 is going to be, sheesh. Yeah, that's it is. Number 86. These Nuts, LeRon. Number 5 overall in power rankings. All right, here where it gets good. Number 4 in power rankings is going to be Kyle, PT's new guy, but drafted real well, had good keepers, 88 overall. Dustin's going to be number 3, same overall, 88. But Dustin's known for fucking shit up. I should just put Kyle before you because you're just known for fucking shit up, dude. You're number 3. You told me that. I really didn't look at your team until I did this shit. And yeah, you had a really good draft and you got a really good team, but those running backs may come back to kill you. Number 3, you're welcome. Number 2 is gonna be Dumb League, and that's Brandon, fucking A+ quarterback, A+ wide receivers, A+ tight end, A+ defense. But you got an epic kicker. And guess what, bud? Your kicker sucks. And guess what? I'm not changing the rules until next season, and we gotta vote on it. You guys want to get rid of kickers? We'll get rid of kickers. Until then, stop picking dumb motherfuckers and blaming me. Okay? You're number 2. That means number 1 is upside your head. Hey, it's close, but it shouldn't be. Like I said, I got a whole bunch of killers, and I'm talking my shit all year long. So, with that being said, number 1 in power rankings, yours truly, Brandon number 2, Dustin number 3, Kyle number 4, LeRon number 5, Mark number 6, Petey number 7, Cattle number 8, Kurt number 9, and Zummy number 10. And this is your commish first video of the 2021 Fantasy Football Clinton County All-Star season. And I'm out.